Hello my friends and welcome to Siggy Air. Today we are in Ossipee, New Hampshire, and we are at the, what's the airport here? Windsock Village Airport, grass runway. And we have a flight to Laconia Airport in Laconia, New Hampshire. And we're just going to fly across the Lake Winnipesaukee here. It's starting to be a nice time to do some VFR flight here in the northeast as the fall approaches and the leaves start turning, and I'm using AccuWeather season, and hopefully we'll recreate an accurate portrait of the fall season here in New Hampshire. So let me tell you why I'm doing this flight, and the reason is that I got a message from user Philip Bailey, a subscriber to Siggy Air, and thank you Philip for that information, where he told me that to fix the issue with the A2A you need to come in and erase your cache, or I would say, some people say cache. It depends on your accent. So you want to erase your rolling cache or cache, and you can click in here and delete it, and then set it off for something like I don't know, 30 gigabytes or something like that, depending on your system. Also, the other thing that you want to do is to set this to hard drive or SSD drive that has a lot of space, because it fills up, then this rolling cache, it's going to have a problem here, and it's going to create more issues. So he told me that we're going to test this out. Now, the only issue that I'll caution people about this is that part of the problem here is that I had an update at the same time I did this, and so I'm not sure what happened, if it's fixed, if it's going to be because there was an update to Microsoft Flight Simulator, or because of this fix. Now I can probably test this out later on as the cache fills up, and if I start seeing the issue come back, then I can go back to the rolling cache and delete that and go through the process again. So let's see what this does. And right, let's take a flight, a nice flight, nice morning here in the northeast, and we'll go across the Laconia to the Laconia airport, which is actually Siggy Air's main airport, or airport of choice, or airport where Siggy Air flies out of it. Not out of it. Sometimes she's out of it, but she flies off that airport as a base airport for Siggy Air. Alright, so we are almost done here at 91. Alright, so I'm not going to let you go through this whole thing, so join me. Alright, so let's go back. Let's resume our flight, and let's take off from this airport and see if we experience any of this jumping around of the A2A. Hopefully it will be fixed. I mean, I really like this aircraft, but it started to become really unflyable due to this particular issue of jumping around. Alright, let's get into the cockpit. Let's look at our flight plan. It's going to be a short flight, and it's only about 18 nautical miles here, so It's not gonna be, but we'll go across beautiful Lake Winnipesaukee. All right, let's do some flaps here today. We don't have much wind, so let's get going. Fields are always a challenge. All right, gear up. Let's look at the plane. Let's make sure that we don't have that behavior jumping around.
Boston approach Ziggy 1123 Zulu Alpha 1123 is at 600 feet, climbing 2,000 feet.
All right, so far so good. Look at that. Look at accuracy is showing pretty accurately the way the trees look right now. They're not getting. We're getting some color around some trees, but they're starting to turn a little bit, and getting a little bit faded. That green is fading away. Alright, so this is actually Ossipee Lake here. To our that's Ossipee Lake. A nice lake also in New Hampshire. Alright, so far I'm looking at get too high here. Pretty smooth. I don't see any jumping out. By now, I would have experienced all this jumping around and weird behavior, and the plane would become very hard to fly. And I don't see that at all right now. All right, let's level off here at 3,000. All right, so Ziggy Air fans, here we have it. It looks like that is a fix. This looks like a good fix. So here we have Lake Winnipesaukee. It's the biggest lake in New Hampshire. Actually, the biggest lake in all of New England. And if you watch my previous videos, you can take a look at up there. You can see the difference here between this flight and the flights where the plane was jumping around. Alright, I see the airport
4,000 feet, Ziggy 1123 Zulu Alpha 1123.
Speed here. Alright, landing gear. Set of flaps.
Ziggy 1123 Zulu Alpha 1123, please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
looks good. Maybe a little bit low. I'm going to add a little thrust here. Another set of flaps. Down a bit.
Peggy 1123 Zulu Alpha 112 tree, please expedite your climb 4,000 feet.
So control your altitude with your thrust, speed with your pitch. Basic. Still high. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And by the way, that aircraft over there, I will just go and take a look at it. That's not an aircraft that you will see here at Laconia Airport. This airport is not this big for this aircraft to be around, so I'm just gonna go in here and clean up the Alright, flaps up. Mixture pulled the bit. And let's look for our parking spot here. So, yeah, so far, I am very happy with Philip's suggestion here. And I think that fixed the issue. I believe that basically that the update had nothing to do with it, and I think that the rolling catch is the fix to this issue. So let me know in the comments below if you experienced this particular issue with the A2A, and if you did and you implemented this fix that Philip suggested, if that fixed the problem for you. So I am very happy. I'm glad that I can fly this aircraft again, and thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below, and if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. And I think we have really good content, and Siggy always wants me to plug in her a special cost, which is pet adoption. If you are thinking about getting a pet, go ahead and look on your local shelter. When we fly around, we highlight all the shelters that we fly into, and we show you what pets are available for adoption and rescue. We also follow Pilots to the Rescue, and if you haven't seen my videos around Pilots to the Rescue, I'll put a link down below, and so you can take a look at those flights and support their cause. They're really great pilots, and they are doing God's work in terms of rescuing and saving these animals and bringing them from shelters, overcrowded shelters in the south, to shelters in the north where they can be adopted. All right, thank you again, my friends. Always fly CDR.